known as I Am Battlestrong. And guys, man, first and foremost, God is so good. I have been extremely busy, guys. For those that don't know, I'm an insurance agent, a insurance broker, and then I'm also, building my nonprofit. I got a whole bunch of things going on, but I'm so grateful, guys, to spend this time sharing with you guys chapter 6 of Just the Other Day by my brother Collins. So shout out to him. Guys, I'm very excited. Last week was about mental health awareness and how to stop suicide and stuff like that. So, chapter 6, guys, is going to be stop pretending that you're okay. And so, I apologize, guys, if I sound a little groggy. I did have to take a power nap. I've been literally putting in a lot of work, guys, like in my businesses and stuff outside of stuff like this. So, excuse me if I sound a little groggy. Work's been getting put in. God is good. All right, stop pretending that you're okay. So it says, stop pretending that you're okay when you truly know that you're suffering in silence is the worst thing that you can do to yourself. Pretending to be happy over the long period of time, it can start to affect your personal life. If you pretend to be okay over a long term, you will truly know that you're not, that you're not the negative feelings, or that you're not. I'm sorry. It says, if you pretend to be okay over a long term, when you truly know that you're not, it says the negative feelings can become repressed and resurface excessively later. It says, have you ever heard of the term smiling depression? I actually haven't, but this is the first. So, have you actually heard of the term smiling depression? It says this term simply means pretending to be happy, but under that smile, there's unhappiness and sadness. Don't burn yourself by pretending to be happy. If you're not happy about something, speak up. And if you feel that no one will care, stand firm and speak up regardless. The fact is that if you don't speak up, you'll regret it later. It is always good to speak up. Your feelings are important. Throughout my life, I have always done a good job of speaking out whenever I feel something is off. This has always helped me from getting dragged into dramas of this world. I'd rather tell the truth when I'm anxious or nervous than to sit there and do nothing. Trust me. It says at some point of your life you will come across the things that are embarrassing or untrue about you. And if you are required and you will be required to do something about it. Will you just sit there and do nothing? It says if you answered yes to this question, that means you're probably nice and kind. There's nothing wrong about it, but don't let people take advantage of your kindness. And if you answer no, I agree with you 100%. It says I wouldn't sit there and do nothing. Even Newton's third law states that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. For example, if I get bullied by my coworker, I will respond equally, and there is no doubt that the reaction will be totally different than the opposite. How y'all doing? Thank you for tuning in, guys. It says some of the most embarrassing moments in my life again goes all the way back while in Virginia, and I was teased by, it says, when I was teased by a young male for not having a girlfriend, and he was already ready to help me get one as if I had told him that I needed one. This was embarrassing. He didn't do it once or twice, but multiple times, to the point where I was forced to leave because of his unacceptable behaviors. It says there is no doubt that he was just, there was no doubt that he was just being a bully for no reason. Anyone that does something that is awful or negative to someone else repetitively without having a break is a bully, and there is no way that he couldn't fit in his category. The term bully fits him well. To make matters worse, the young female workers joined him, and I can assure you that this didn't end well. I reacted against their actions without remorse. I didn't know if my actions were professional as I wanted them to be, but at least I did something. Shout out to you, Collins. I know that's right. You gotta stand up for yourself. Hey, shout out the Goofy Kid. Shout out Four Gods, LOL. Shout out all you guys. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Can you guess what happened if I didn't take that action? It says it might seem like a difficult question, but the answer was very simple. They wanted to play me as a victim. Their main goal was to abuse, bully, and make me fall into the trap of either falling into a relationship with one of them So they found something to use against me. Despite the fact I watched them closely, I couldn't do it on my own. Imagine being one person fighting against multiple enemies. I tried to fight them off, but all was in vain. I had to surrender. Some may be asking, how did you surrender? I surrendered by leaving. I did feel better. I says, did I feel better by leaving? Yes. I felt much better because I didn't have to deal with them anymore. It says, we have some. It says we have some things in your life you'll be required to walk away from them to have your peace in mind and heart. It says you may still be wondering, what did you do before you left? I reported them to people I trusted most. Did I trust all people? No. I only shared with those who genuinely believed what I was experiencing. In life, you need one person who will not only be there for you, but who's also willing to listen to you in the times of difficulty. Someone once said, if you truly want to know who your friends are, wait until you're in difficult times or when you're in trouble. In times of difficulty, people tend to run away, and don't be surprised if you remain alone. If you know what you're doing is right, don't ever give up. Another day is always another opportunity. I always say it, y'all. So I want you guys. Thank you. This is my my brand, guys. So for those of you guys that don't know, I got my own brand. I have a nonprofit. But I want to share this book, guys. This is chapter 6. So next week we will be starting another on chapter 7. I will never give up. Also, guys, we're also gonna have Collins, who wrote this book. We're gonna have a podcast as a special guest. So shout out to Collins. Shout out to his family out in Kenya, his loved ones. And I also have great news, guys. I talked to Collins, I believe this last Sunday or the Sunday before, and I'm out. We don't have the set date yet, but I Am Battlestrong will be visiting Kenya at some point in time this year. So, guys, I'm very grateful. And you guys stay tuned. Another day is always another opportunity. Shout out Duck's Presence. Shout out Glossify. Shout out Raw Morales, Jalen Callahan. Shout out all you guys. Richie JJ. How much can I bench? I don't bench. I just use the battle stick. If you guys don't know what the battle sticks are, these are the battle sticks. But I'm not trying to push my stuff right now. We're pushing his book. Bro's got that handsome Squidward jawline. Yeah, you guys are funny. I appreciate you guys. Shout out Duck's Presence. You're my fave. Shout out Kathy Fair. Hello, Pedro Gill. Goofy Kid, shout out to you. Shout out to Kaylee. Shout out to Dog Plays. Man, I don't know where all you guys came from, but shout out to all you guys. I appreciate you guys. I do animation. Can you watch them, please? Yes, Mr. Chegg. Let me see. Can I, let me see if I can. I'm going to pin your message right now. So that way I can, actually, I'm just going to write it down, your thing. So if you guys subscribe, I will subscribe back to all subscribers. So thank you. Not the handsome Squidward. This is hilarious. So when did I get this nickname? This. You guys are hilarious. I promise. You guys are my fave too. I don't know where all this love is coming from, but I'm not complaining. I appreciate y'all for real. Shout out Silk Salmon. Shout out to you. Shout out to Vet. Shout out to Willow's World. Man, I don't know. Man, shout out to y'all. Y'all are active today. Yeah, so just the other day, I want to read the back of this book, guys. I probably should have read it at the beginning. The synopsis, though, it says, as long as you're still alive, you'll experience challenges that are far beyond your control. You may end up thinking that giving up is an option, but it shouldn't be your final decision. Challenges produce resistance, which develops further attitude. As you go through challenges, you become stronger and stronger, hence leading to an excellent opportunity for growth. So you guys stay tuned for next week. We're going to go over chapter 7. And another day is always another opportunity. Shout out to my brother Collins. And shout out to all you guys out there who tuned in, and those of you guys that are part of the I Am Battlestrong movement. So hope y'all have a great one. Shout out 6 Solomon. Y'all have a blessed one. Continue to battle strong. The battle has already been won. Don't forget it.